And we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my very first live stream podcast. Today is Saturday, December 3rd, 2022, and I am super excited. I hope that everyone can hear me, and that is something that I have to get worked out, right? Because some things I don't know how they work yet. Say, well, why are you live? Well, because I can go live. That's why I'm live. Let's see here. I'm going to make sure that I have. It appears as though I do have sound. Excellent. So you can see me and you can hear me. I like that. I like that a lot. So here's what I want to talk about today, you guys. I want to talk about who you are and where you're going. Who you are and where you're going. Listen, there are so many choices that you make on a daily basis. Every single one of those choices determines who you are. It's not just making one big decision and saying, this is who I am. No, it doesn't work that way. Every decision that you make in life helps to determine who you are and how you think. So, here's what I want to know. What are you doing today to determine your future? What are you doing today to promise yourself, to guarantee yourself that your future is going to be better? Are you just sitting back like, well, the future is going to be what it is, and I mean, do we really need to worry about tomorrow? Isn't today enough to worry about? Then I can tell you what your future is going to look like. It's not going to be great, all right? If you aren't focused on building who you are for your future, then you're going to miss the boat. You're going to miss the boat. You've got to determine who you want to be. You've got to start taking steps to become that who that you want to be. I have a couple different courses out. And one of the things that I talk about in my course is really digging down into who you are and what you do on a daily basis. You know, it helps you dig down into your mind, into your mindset, into your habits, into everything that you do. It really digs into it. And I think that a lot of people don't do that because they're scared of it. And maybe they should be. But here's the one thing that I want to say today. The one thing that I want to say today is yesterday will always be yesterday. There is nothing that you can change about yesterday. Not a single thing. You know, you don't have a time machine. You can't go back and change yesterday. You can't change last week, last month, last year. You can't change what happened 20 years ago, 30 years ago. You can't. And to focus on that, be thinking about it all the time, is going to get you nowhere. But if you're not happy with the life you're in today, it's because of decisions that you made 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. Your life didn't happen today. It happened because of yesterday and who you were yesterday. In order for your future to be the future that you want, you have to make the changes that are going to make that happen. If you are the same today that you were yesterday, and the day before, and the week before, and the month before, and the year before, then I promise you that your tomorrow will be the same. Your next year will be the same. If you want 2023 to be a different kind of year, you have to be a different kind of person. And the only way to become a different kind of person is to get into your mind. and find the habits and find the thoughts that have held you back to where you are right now. Okay? Because those are your chains. The only way to get rid of those chains so that you can break free into 2023 and start living the life that you want, start finding the happiness in life that you want, start finding the success in life that you want, the only way to do that is to break free from who you were in the past. If you want your future to look different, you have to look different. And when I say look different, obviously, I don't mean what you physically look like. Can that play a part in it? Sure it can. I'll just touch on that real quick. If you think that you can look like a slob, if you think that you can go around looking however you want to look and it doesn't affect how others see you, you are sadly mistaken. You say, well, Alan, people shouldn't judge a book by its cover. No, they probably shouldn't, but guess what? They do. Okay, you can't live your life based on what should or shouldn't be. You have to live your life based on what is, and this is your wake-up call. This is your wake-up call. Today is the day to decide, do you really want a better life? Or do you really just not care? Do you really just want to talk about, oh, man, I wish my life was better? Or do you actually want to make steps to have a better life? If you want a better life, Jim Rohn, one of my mentors, he's passed away, but and I talk about Jim Rohn all the time. I never got to meet him in person. He's a mentor, just in the fact that I've pretty much watched and listened to everything and read everything he ever put out. But he said that in order for tomorrow to change, in order for your life to change, you have to change. In order for your life to change, you have to change. If you do the same thing that you've always done, you're always going to get what you always got, right? I mean, how many times have you heard that in your life? If you always do what you always did, you're always going to get what you always got. In other words, if you continue living your life the same way today that you did last year, your results are going to be the same. And if you're not happy with your life now, but you're still doing the same things, a year from now, you're still going to have the same life. If you want your life to change, you have to make the changes. So my question for you today is, what changes are you making in your life so that a year from now or 5 years from now or 10 years from now, your life isn't the same again? What changes are you making? What deep dives are you doing into your mind, into your soul, into your spirit, to find out who you are really, to find out the things that you need to change so that you can make tomorrow a better day, so that you can make next year a better year, so that you can make the next decade a better decade? What are you doing today to help make that happen? That's all I wanted to say today, guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys again on Monday. Have a great day.